To a win over the Mariners, 17-5. As of today, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Phillies are atop the National League East division, they are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Cleveland Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 14-6. As of right now, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, 11 games out of first. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Forrest Whitley gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball well outside. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. And right into the shift, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Alvarez will wait on it. 2 gone. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
At the plate, Christian Carter. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And now, Darnell Mason. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman is a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's still got it, Matty V. Still has that power thump in his bat. He's been around for a long time, but hasn't yet showed any signs of slowing down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Let's go!
2-0 count, and the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the night. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 7 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Batting first, the left fielder, Yr.5.
Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Darnell Mason Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So now to the plate, Anton Page. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center, and he'll reach second now with one away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Jalen Miller. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Striding in for his first at-bat, Carlos Correa, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Carlos Correa.
Pitch on the way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left and gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, number 43 on the year for him, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
That is good. The center fielder, Carlos Correa.
So here's Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Naquin is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Page is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Now at the plate, Nate Lowe. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Keibert Ruiz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Hey, bro, I don't know if you can hear me or not, right? But I'm going to say this shit one time, bro, right?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, I'm already tired of the WWE on ESPN because you want to know why, bro? Because, for one, like, they're taking away, bro.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
My bad, I had to turn the volume down. They're taking away from actual sports. Okay, wrestling isn't sports, it's sports entertaining. So what I'm saying is the reason it's called sports entertainment is because it's just as entertaining as sports, not as. So, nigga, keep that football and shit up on there, bro. Don't nobody want to keep saying that WWE shit, bro. I'm a grown-ass man who don't watch that shit no more, bro. Kids don't even watch ESPN because that's who watch wrestling now. Grown-ass people don't watch wrestling anymore. You still have a few. You know what I'm saying? I only watch it if Goldberg, Sting, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, niggas like that, Shawn Michaels and shit. But all these new niggas and shit, bro, I don't want to see y'all, bro. Like, and the only reason I kept Peacock was for the old WWE, WCW, ECW, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was cool, but what I'm saying is, y'all wearing, this is what I'm saying, Disney, go back to wherever the fuck, but see, that's why everything is so soft now, because Disney is only entertaining. Like, they don't deal with nothing like no evil shit, no murder and all that shit. So what I'm saying is, like, ESPN has become soft because of Disney. So Disney, take your whack ass back wherever the fuck you came from. Let ESPN and all of them have their own rights back and shit, because let me tell you, making that motherfucking move for WWE, bruh, nobody care, bro. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass people don't watch that shit no more, bro. So stop putting that shit on my TV when I'm fucking trying to see some shit about real sports, bro. The fuck? I'm trying to see some shit about football, basketball. Like, come on, dog. It's September, and they still haven't said, ESPN still haven't said anything about basketball. Nigga, basketball season starts in 30 days, bro. You might as well say 30 days, bro. Like, come on, man. Talk about some shit that really matters. Don't nobody care about no shit called WrestlePalooza, bro. The fuck? This ain't no goddamn tour, nigga. Nobody want to see that shit. I love wrestling. You know what I'm saying? The old wrestling, the old days and shit, but, bro, nobody want to see that shit anymore. If you gonna put that, if that shit gonna be Disney, man, put that shit on Disney, blood. But God bless y'all. How y'all morning going?
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now at the plate, Miles Straw. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
But nah, though, real shit, though. The reason I said that shit is because, like, this is the 3rd day in a row, bro, on ESPN First Take, where they've had people come on and talk about wrestling. Bro, like, this is what I'm saying. And then another thing, like, a lot of people say that they glad Marley Kiram is gone. I'm not, because this is what I'm saying, like, of course I like to see a bunch of men sitting around talking about sports, but sometimes we like to see that beautiful woman up there too. You know what I'm saying? I understand that the women of ESPN of nowadays are way different from the women of ESPN from the 80s, the 90s, the Robin Robbins. I think that was her name. Old girl Heather, she's still there. I forgot her name or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you have women like Pamela, what was her name? Pamela, the sideline reporter. Like, you got women. Well, she's on Fox, but what I'm saying is, ESP, Stephen A. is not a moderator. He's not a host, not none of that shit. Because why? He's too fucking arrogant to be a host or a moderator. And I love Stephen A. Smith. That's why if I was to be a moderator for somebody's channel or somebody's hosting a show, I would have to tone it down on my demeanor and my attitude, because why? When people say, I'm like Stephen A. Smith, when people are talking about sports and they say the dumbest shit out their mouth, it don't even matter if it's sports, worldly views, or whatever. When somebody say the dumbest shit out their mouth, I look at them like they dumb as fuck. But on TV, you can't do that. I understand ESPN First Take is Stephen A. Smith's show, but what I'm saying is, like, and I just said this, last week when I was on the game? Like, he be carrying the shit out of Dan Orlovsky. I swear to God, I be looking at him like a dumbass. That's because sometimes Dan Orlovsky, and I said this all the time, sometimes Dan Orlovsky says some dumbass shit out of his mouth. Like, but I love D.O. I love Danny O. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, listen, my sisters say some dumbass shit out they mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because I have multiple sisters. They say some dumbass shit out their mouth, but I still love y'all. That's not going to stop me from love y'all. My cousins and shit, my aunties and uncles and granddad and they be saying some dumbass shit out their mouth. I be looking at them like, do you hear the shit that you saying? But it's not going to make me love you any less. He said they're trying to sell their new product. Bro, listen. I understand that, but what I'm saying is, and I'm going to get back to what I'm saying, I understand they're trying to sell their new product, but bro, ESPN has been advertising their shit for the last, couple years. ESPN has been advertising WWE for the last couple years, bro. If you ain't sold as much product back now, then, bro, leave that shit the fuck alone, bro. If you know this neighborhood is full of motherfucking weed heads, why you walking around with a motherfucking ounce of fentanyl in your pocket, nigga? Like, it's just shit like people don't think about. Because that, you want to know why? Disney is an opportunist. But let me tell you, being an opportunist means every opportunity ain't good for you. That's the number one. That's one of the number one rules in business. Every opportunity isn't a good opportunity, bro. Because what I'm saying is, how you going to mix fairy tale movies with the realness of sports, bro? Like, that shit don't mix. That's prime example. That's just like the owner of golf trying to come, whoever runs golf or whatever, or whoever runs the golf association, trying to come over and teach boxing, like, and try to run a boxing empire. Like, what, bro? The only way you will have success is if you have any type of knowledge in the world of boxing. That's why some of these motherfucking athletes like Michael Jordan and shit, like, why do you think none of his baseball ventures panned out, bro. You some trash in baseball, bro. Like this is what I'm saying. Some shit you just gotta stay in your lane, bro. That's what it is. Some shit you just gotta stay in your lane, and that's what some people fail to do, because some people feel like, hey, and this is for example, I'm Michael Jordan. I don't have to stay in my lane. Anything I do, people will like. Prime example, Lil Wayne. Why the fuck you think he made that? He didn't stay in his lane and make that rock album? Because he felt like, hey, I'm Lil Wayne. My name rings bells. Anything I do, people will love that shit and buy that shit. Yeah, that's true, because they'll buy it because it's Lil Wayne. But once they hear it and see the product is not up to the standard Lil Wayne, up to the standard Lil Wayne that we're used to, bruh, they gonna trash that shit. That's why everybody said that rock album was some trash. The reason I say it wasn't no trash, because I'm a Lil Wayne fan to the T, bro. You know what I'm saying? I listen to what he's saying, not how he's making his music. Yeah, some songs were okay, but he still had a good message behind a lot of that shit. Just like they say Carter 3 and Carter 4 was some trash. No, the fuck it wasn't. You just got to be on an intellectual level that Lil Wayne is on to understand that shit. I'm not saying you niggas aren't intelligent or you aren't as smart, but what I'm saying is, you must not be that intelligent or that smart if you don't understand what the fuck he's talking about. It's a certain thing of saying, oh, something goes over your head. That's just like comedy. When somebody says a joke that goes over your head, you don't get it. But that's because your brain isn't on that plateau that they're thinking on. They're thinking out. Like me, when I rap, that's why a lot of people don't like my music, because I think with a higher sense from the brain. I think on a higher plateau. So I'll take some shit that no one would say and say it. And I don't give a fuck, nigga, because you want to know why? If you think you're smarter than me, then try to figure out what the fuck I'm saying, but you can't. So I know you're not smarter than me. So I'm going to keep saying this shit, nigga. I'm going to keep saying this shit because I know there's people out there that get what I'm saying. So never knock what you do for one motherfucker that don't like it. But with the WWE shit, it's multiple people that don't like that shit being like, not WWE, but Disney. It's multiple, so many people has voiced their opinion. Go to YouTube and all that shit, Instagram and all that shit. So many people has voiced their opinion about the Disney and ESPN and all that shit. Like the viewership of ESPN has gone down, bro. The viewership of ESPN, especially in the morning, has gone down, bro. People used to love being off work, fixing a big-ass cup of coffee like I'm doing now and drinking it and watching ESPN, but it's just they talk about boo-boo-ass motherfucking boo-boo-ass topics now and shit. It was a topic yesterday about something someone said. Okay, who gives a fuck, nigga? Talk about production in the NFL. How about we jump to basketball? How about you promote some other shit that we don't know about? It's some fights coming up. How about we get to promoting that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is like everything ain't for everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Everything is not meant to be touched too. But let me get back to this game though, but that's how I feel about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Disney. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on they motherfucking movies, they TV shows, all that shit. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is Disney is cartoons, not wrestling, not sports. So why are you trying to fucking jump in? That's just like me trying to manage a Scottish ukulele band. Bro, you do rap and you do rap and somewhat of R&B or somewhat of contemporary rap. So what do you know about playing the ukulele? I don't know shit about it, bro. I just know what a ukulele is. It's a fucking instrument, bro. All I know is it's a stringed instrument. That's all I know about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe Disney did their research or whatever on ESPN and wrestling and all that shit, but still, that shit still doesn't make you a fucking connoisseur of sports and all that shit. So what I'm saying is Disney need to go back, because Disney first bought ABC, then they fucked around and bought ESPN, because guess where ESPN is also with? ABC. So they fucked around and bought, Disney fucked around and bought ABC and ESPN and fucking around with WWE. Let me tell you, we need to boycott Disney. You know what I'm saying? Like, Disney is becoming rich. We need to boycott Disney. Not boycott them, but just like, hey, Disney, back the fuck off, because Disney is killing a lot of shit, bro. They already killed cartoons. They already killed cartoons for children. So now they're trying to kill sports. You know what I'm saying? And how they're going to kill sports, and I'm going to end it with this. This is how they're going to kill sports. by making you go pay for an app. Did you know? Go back and watch the David Stern interview. Did you know nowadays, if you really want to watch sports, you have to fucking get an app. They're taking sports off cable, bro. I was trying to watch the Cleveland and Baltimore game Sunday, bro. They had bull riding on, bro. But the motherfucking TV listening said, Baltimore Ravens versus Cleveland Browns. I'm like, okay, we about to watch the Cleveland Browns because I was watching it on both TVs, the Cleveland and Dallas game. I was like, oh yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Nigga, I see bull riding on my TV. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Change that shit, bro. They changed it by second quarter. I'm like, bro, you made us miss a whole fucking quarter of football, bitch, for some bitch ass bull riding, homie. Like, that shit ain't finna crack, homie. But let's get back to the game. My bad. Sorry that was a mouthful and I was long-winded with that shit, but see, they promoting again, bro. Don't nobody care about this shit. I know it's coming on Saturday at 7, bro. Why don't you just promote that shit on SportsCenter, bro? I'm trying to see some, and all they talking about right now is on first take is football. Okay, bro, go to some basketball or something, bro. The fuck, like, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I can't run it, but see, that's why my shit is called Dirty Creek Sports. Like, I'm trying to break into the sports world or whatever with my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got me and some of my homies. We sit around and podcast to talk about some sports. B, if that shit ever happens, you're more than welcome to be one of my panelists. You know what I'm saying? One of my analysts, whatever. My God Sports Show. I ain't seen him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he still fucking with me or not, but if he ain't, that's cool. God bless you too. But it's niggas I know, you know what I'm saying, that love sports, and we can sit around and talk about sports the manly way, not the ESPN way. But I'm telling you, if I ever break into ESPN, bro, I'm telling you, I'm changing the whole platform of actually talking about sports, bro. But here we go.
The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Kershaw comes set. Here comes the pitch. Jeremy Pena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Houston. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's the 0-1. Chopped at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Darnell Mason, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Mancini moving back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 4, 2-1 Houston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch on the way. Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Into the box, Anton Page. Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded on the move. Not in time. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller. And it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 36 on the year for him. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
1-1. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and there's one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
In now, Darnell Mason. Popped up low just to the right of the mound, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front 5-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Standing in, Corey Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch coming. Here it is. hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Into the box now, Miles Straw, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
High in the air out to center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Josh Rader is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Trey Mancini is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball one.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. To the plate now, Anton Page. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Ready for another shot now. Jalen Miller comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, K-Bird Ruiz.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and K-Bear Ruiz will dig into the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros 2. Striding into the box, Jeremy Pena. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Tapped out in front of home. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Fouled away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Miller's got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Ray? How you feeling? My bad, I was over here on the phone chilling, man. Man, appreciate it. How you feeling, man?
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
All right, you two, I'm gonna catch you at the Saturday morning stream in the morning.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is the center fielder onto the balcony and gone.
Shit, that's what's up. I'm just in here chilling, playing the game. That's all.
A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 56.
Hell yeah. I'm up
year,
here talking to somebody and shit, trying to tell them. I was just basically saying, like, man, this world is so sensitive to insensitive truth. And the reason so many people are insensitive to the truth, it's just because, like me, nigga, I'm fed up with the bullshit, like with the bullshit, the lies, and the false facades. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wants you to be sensitive about your words, because why? When you tell them the hardcore insensitive ass truth, they get sensitive. Like, fuck no, I don't give a fuck. If your feet stink, nigga, because you don't wash your fucking feet, nigga, I'ma tell you, motherfucker. If your ass stink because you don't wash your ass, nigga, I'ma tell you, what's a sensitive way of telling somebody that they fucking stink because they don't wash? There's no sensitive way, bro. There's no fucking way to tell somebody that they stink because they don't wash their ass, my nigga. So this is to you, world. If y'all want to stop, if y'all don't want to be criticized for your falseness and all that shit, stop being fucking sensitive about false shit, yeah, nigga. Be real about your shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
One on its way.
Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Alvarez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Third base, Christian.
Oh, no, I'm not out. I'm just chilling, playing the game, that's all.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Carter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
What you over there watching?
I'm gonna take your ass to Chick-fil-A, and I'm gonna take your ass to McDonald's.
That's crazy.
He's funny as shit. He a comedian too.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was watching YouTube this morning, right? They had a video of an 83-year-old woman on America's Got Talent. She's a fucking comedian. This white bitch, funny as shit, dog. Like 83 though. How you 83 getting up there telling jokes and shit?
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball, it's 1-0.
There it goes. 75 home runs, blood. I'm crushing. Already beat. I broke the record yesterday. Now I'm coming out there with another one.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. Number 75 on this great season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
save most of my money from school, bro. And I'm gonna save that shit for a fucking pickup truck. Let me tell you, when I get out of school, I know it's gonna be 6 years, but I'll probably do it before I get out of school. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably wait till I get my journeyman's license first, then do that shit. I'm gonna get me some tools. I'm gonna get me a truck. I'm gonna side that bitch. That shit is like almost $8,000, bro.
Up next is the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. And so take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Well, in fact, that's my slogan.
Here's a high pop-up. Low is there for it.
How about that?
And that retires the side.
AB. All right, so my homegirl, right?
So
I told her, right,
about
about that because when I, I'm trying to start HVAC, right? HVAC school. I told her, man, when I go to school, right, I'm gonna give, when I get my journeyman's license first, that's after the first year, I'm gonna give me a truck and some tools, right? I'm gonna have on the side of that bitch, right? D-Nails HVAC, right? I'm gonna say, man, don't slack on D-Nails HVAC, right? So then I came up with another slogan. I said, oh, D-Nails HVAC. Only nigga in the hood with a truck. She talking about something. Don't put nigga on the truck. I'm like, all right, what you want to put? Only brother with a truck? Like, shit, don't slack on D-Nails HVAC. Only brother in the hood with a truck. Hey, bro, I think I'm going to do that shit, bro.
Jason Fields will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 23, Jason Fields.
Nah, no bull. I'm dead ass, bro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
You know what's crazy about that, Mr. Ray? I was thinking about doing that, or just making a podcast. But I'm like, man, I notice everybody get dragged making podcasts and shit. You know what I'm saying? People get dragged because their opinions and shit are too valid. You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna drag me? Like, my thing is, why you finna drag me because my opinion is too valid? You know what I'm saying? My opinion is an opinionated fact. And the reason I say it's an opinionated fact because it's just my opinion, or so many other people's opinions, but it's also a fact because there's some truth in that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get, this is what I'm saying, a lot of people get dragged for opinions or opinionated facts, but everybody that has a fucking response or an opinion about your opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, they won't sit up there and come out with their own podcast or whatever they gonna say to tell their truth. Like, this is what I'm saying. Don't knock me for my opinions and my facts and shit if you not getting the fuck up on here and voicing yours, nigga. You're only voicing it through a comment. So what I'm saying is a comment is just a small a small statement that somebody says. Nigga, I make my shit is more than a comment. My shit is statements and shit that can be stood on. Real nigga shit, though. But that's a great idea, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I fuck around, come out with most of my truth, bro, I fuck around might end up like Charlie Kirk. I'm not saying God forbid that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like, man, bro, I ain't trying to end up like that nigga. Say some shit that's so hard truth, and motherfuckers be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers killed Charlie Kirk. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that his worldly views or his opinions, they were facts, but they mattered. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, whether they were opinions or facts or whether he was right or wrong, that shit mattered. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was obviously upset about the shit that he's doing and ran around and took him out. But let me tell you, it ain't going like that, bro. It ain't going like that, bro. Because let me tell you, you come to my show, then you smoke me, bro.
On his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second
No, I
base.
can't even say that. I don't want to get canceled.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left.
Saw what they did to
line.
Jimmy Kimmel.
You see him
Like
take
he
that
only
route
did
to
a
the ball.
monologue,
His
dog,
hands
and they
stay
canceled
back,
his
and
ass.
he goes
Jimmy
up
Kimmel,
to
you
find
might as well say
himself at
he's
second.
no longer on ABC, because when ABC pulls your shit indefinitely, nigga, you're done.
At the plate, Corey Lee fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Straw has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Swing and a liner. One out and a runner on second base. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, I should do that, but see, I'm not big on podcasts either, because you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of people come up on podcasts
and that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate.
They talk a lot of fake shit, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing, like, podcasts is like, I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of shit in the world to talk about in a podcast.
Is the batter's approach.
It's not that much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is, I don't want to be like everybody else. An agenda, not a comment. That's what I'm saying. That's an agenda, not a comment. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I don't got time to be coming with content that everybody else is coming with. You know what I'm saying? Saying the same thing as everybody else is saying. I'm not that type of person. I don't want to be up on the motherfucking internet giving you news that somebody has already given me. That's why if I was to do that content, I would come from that content. I would come from a topic or whatever, and come from not a point of worldly views, but my views of how I see the world, acting all that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on their motherfucking podcast, they come from a worldly view. I come from an individual standpoint, because why? I can only look at myself and look at the people who's around me. You know what I'm saying? People who I see doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's opinions or false or just false shit I'm speaking. No, it's about the people that I see that I, you know what I'm saying, come in contact with on a daily basis. So that's how I would do this shit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Anton Page. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, see you later, bro. Peace and love.
At the plate, Jalen Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Popped him up. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The batter, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Digging in now, Keibert Ruiz. He went deep back in the 5th. He's set and the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Hopped up. Lee has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They're on top, however, 9-4. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So striding in, Alex Bregman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
From the stretch, he pulls this one into right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 9-4. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0.
I got 2-1 the count.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Poche comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Jock Peterson. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Carter. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Naquin has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Astros 4. Caleb Mack gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 9, Caleb Mack.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Mack has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Page is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Lee. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Lee, base runner at first with 1 out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Mancini in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve singled home a run in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Last strike now for Houston. Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
10-4 the final in this game. The Dodgers with their 105th win, best in the division. Clayton Kershaw wins his 17th game of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
All right. So, but we finished with this game right here. We beat the Houston Astros 10-4. We got one more game before we go to our Wednesday. Might as well. I don't want to call it a bye week, but Miami, I might not play them because I know I'll spank the shit out them. Matter of fact, I might play one game with Miami and spank the dog shit out them. But for real? Man. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we got 29 games left. 25 plus, 25 and 4 is 29. So we got a month exactly left if you want to add it all up. So I'm trying to think how we going to do this because I still got my preseason game. Well, not my preseason game, but my I might skip this shit. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to skip this shit down to Philly. I'm going to simulate through Miami. Skip this shit down to Philly. So the last 2 games you're going to see me play is Philly and Cincinnati. Philly and Detroit. All right, so the last 2 games you'll see me play is Philly, Detroit. So out of this week, the only games you're going to get out of this week is one game from Cincinnati because my NFL season is starting. One game in San Diego. Possibly 2 games with San Diego right here, and I gotta play the last. Depending on where we at right here, I might can't play this game. Gotta check my football schedule and see what's good with it. Mike can't play this game, but that's how we finna do that shit real nice. But man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I'm your boy, Darnell YG, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. We out.